This is honestly a tough one to formulate a take on, guys. I'm trying not to repeat myself from the last couple of weeks of Tori's Take presented by Priority Health, but today I just might. Thank you guys for faithfully tuning in anyways, and we will get right down to it. Three weeks ago, we saw the Lions handily beat the Miami Dolphins and look like a contender in the division. Now, not even a month later, the Lions have dropped every game since, and not just by a little bit. They've been decisive losses. And the things that went wrong in those games haven't seen much improvement since. The red zone, stopping the run, giving up big plays. The team we saw against the Bears on Sunday looked a lot more like the team that had the wheels fall off against the Jets to open the season on Monday Night Football than it did the team that took care of business against Miami just a couple of weeks ago. Back then against the Jets, there was plenty of time left and there was an opportunity to get things back on track. Now, time is running out with just 7 games left to play at a point in the season where they're supposed to be playing their best football. What's really puzzling is that this is an offense with so much talent. Matthew Stafford, the resources poured into the offensive line, Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones Jr., and a good running back in Kerryon Johnson. So why exactly can't they get things going? I'm sure if they knew the answer to that question, then they would do it. Defensively, the Lions have just struggled all season long. Yes, they were without their best player in Darius Slay on Sunday, but they had a lot more problems on defense than just that. Something's got to get cleaned up somewhere, or else, like the second half of this game, the Lions' season is going to get off the rails quick. Now, this next point had absolutely no relevancy to the final outcome of the game, but hey, football is supposed to be fun, and this is one of the few interesting things that came from the Lions side, so I'm going there. The kicking. What is it with the Lions and their opponents' struggles in the kicking game this season? Remember the Packers game? Mason Crosby missed 5 kicks and left 13 points on the board for the Packers, which could have been the difference in that game. Now, the points were not the difference in this game, but Bears kicker Cody Parkey missed 4 kicks, and all 4 of them bounced off of the uprights. As the announcer said on TV, you couldn't have paid him to hit the uprights that many times in a row on purpose. It truly is an odd spell the Lions have against opposing kickers this year. Finally, we'll wrap things up with something that reminds us all of what really matters when we take a look around the league on this week's Extra Point. There has been so much tragedy in Southern California this week, much of it impacting the community around the LA Rams. The Thousand Oaks shooting happened just 4 miles away from the Rams practice facility, and the Woolsey fire has forced at least 45 Rams employees to evacuate their homes. But amidst the devastation, Rams tackle Andrew Whitworth donated his game check to the families of the victims of the Thousand Oaks shooting. And after the game Sunday, quarterback Jared Goff said he hoped the Rams win provided some joy and some regularity to those who are hurting. It's those things, those lights in the darkness, that are part of why we are all so passionate about sports. While watching the stretch of games I know has been frustrating for Lions fans, perspective. That's it for this week's Tori's Take presented by Priority Health. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. From Xfinity Studio, I'm Tori Petry.